Oh, I mean, I've been saying Fnatic all along. Might as well stick with it at this point. Some of the really incredible Fnatic performances we've seen on this particular map have come off of some lockdown CT sides, where we've seen them come back where they've only got like 4 rounds on T side, and then they still win on CT side. So that, yeah, that would be my guess, that a strong CT side might help out Fnatic a lot here.
I think as far as the mental game is concerned right now that we're getting into crunch time, the last map, I know, these are all intangibles essentially that we start to discuss, where it's going to be, like how is the mental state of the team itself. And I feel like Envy have been hurting for a little bit longer than Fnatic have in this situation. It's been a bit more pressure on them. They've been struggling for a lot longer than Fnatic, it seems, and now that's actually prompted where it turns into this like last ditch, where it's not the team leader who says, actually I want to take a step away, like Pronax, where it's just like getting a bit too much, and then they kind of like shift it out that way, where it's like one of the players actually has to step forward and say, listen, this isn't working. We really need to try and change something up. That speaks of a different situation basically in the team. And so I still think that Envy are a little bit on the rocks, that they're still trying to figure out their way off of it, whereas Fnatic are, it's really just like TSM, and they're kind of just doing this just to see, and it's not, it's not this act of desperation, or at least that we kind of get from Envy. So I think when it comes to crunch time into this last map right now, I think that Fnatic are in a better mental place to be able to close it out than Envy, who, it could be a bit of a double-edged blade. You've got the home crowd, but if you don't get off to a good start and Fnatic silence that crowd, all of a sudden you have this added pressure of, we can't lose this game in front of our home crowd again, because this happened at ESWC where they just got completely demolished by Fnatic. Can you imagine now if things go Fnatic's way at the beginning? It's just going to be PTSD, like just flashbacks. Shoxy's just going to be sitting there sweating bullets.
So the image of a sweaty Shox obviously very appealing to you, but let's talk quickly about Cash. How you see this one going down?
I think Fnatic, both teams should be good on it, okay? I don't expect it to be one-sided like before. In fact, actually, I'll take you back in this matchup to DreamHack Winter, the quarterfinals. It was the same story. LDLC took the first, and now EnvyUs, took the first map dominantly. But then, actually, Cash was the second map. Fnatic took that dominantly. But then the third map was that overpass game, which ended up being a real thriller. But that was the time when it was supposed to be LDLC's time to win that time. That was when they were going to beat them 2-1, and the whole boost scenario happened. If you could tell them right then, replay the third map now, you've got another chance to win. All the previous times, they've never had a really good chance on that third map. That was the time when they were going to do it, This is a good map for EnvyUs now, but I'm going to edge it to Fnatic. I think it should be close. This should be the thriller of the series, which we haven't really had so far in the final. I think it's going to be a close win for Fnatic.
Okay, then, well, without any further ado, this is it. We started with 8 teams. There can be only one. There's going to be a prize of $20,000 for the winner, and a lot of pride and bragging rights. So make some noise for this final map. It's going to be Cash between EnvyUs and Fnatic. Anderson Semler, we're going to take it away right now. Let's do it.
Perfect. And the crowd coming alive there at the end as well. This is going to be the map we were all waiting for, the conclusion of DreamHack Duel. The last map, just fitting between both of these teams, that it is 3 maps, and hopefully it will be down to the wire as well. So there's the trophy that they're all fighting over, and all of them looking extremely focused as well. They're just getting dialed in. I thought for a second that Smith wasn't there, but then, yeah, he changed up his monitor, so he's going for a bit of the lurk.
What a tournament it's been. I mean, we've only had 4 teams in the playoff, 2 semifinals, 1 grand finals, but it feels like it's been going on forever and ever. We've had some really interesting games, and now, as Thorin was predicting, hopefully a thriller at the end here. That would be exactly what we needed to end all of this with here. Envy, they get to start on the CT side, Fnatic on the terrorist side. Hard to call if this is going to be an advantage or not, because they've both been playing so much better on the terrorist side so far. But obviously, it's still a CT-sided map here. Smith's strong opening headshot to crack the skull of Pronax, and they're actually going to be charging in through the middle. JW looking for an opening shot to take down one, fall back to the next corner. Smith is very low, but this is a huge advantage. Happy with a headshot on Olofmeister, and Kiyoshima crushes Flusher.
What an incredible shot. Crim's finally going to be able to come through, and he's got a USP now, but he's in a 1-on-4 situation. Smith is down to 1 HP, but the likelihood of him actually running into Smith's pretty slim at this point. There could be much more healthier members, basically, for Envy to lock down this bomb, and that's it. He's lost control of the bomb, but he hits another headshot onto NBK. 55 seconds left also leaves a lot of time here for Crims to work with, and you can quickly see him trying to change up his position, try to be difficult to predict.
Yeah.
But the stomping in B halls, they're close enough to hear this, so they now know exactly where he is.
Yeah, no doubt about this. He's walking into a crossfire as well. Almost no chance, but he's going to pick up the 1 kill here. 7 bullets left, looking for a little bit more. Can't get the kill on one more person. A click is all it takes. And Smith is on 1 health. Got to be real careful here. 30 seconds left, and Smith is going to change his position, trying to see if they can maybe double up on him. And Crims, playing with real patience, goes down. Shox with a double. And Envy take away the pistol round one more time. That was scary. That looked like Crims was determined to take that round.
And I was actually seeing it happen as well there for a second. If he had gone around, if he had known that Smith, this is the thing, he was trying to buy a little bit of time because the last place he had spotted Smith was on upper, so he was kind of reticent about actually going through the main entrance. If he had wrapped around through checker, though, that could have been it, the total flank through, but Crims just settled on pushing through the main entrance, and it just doesn't work out this time around. Hell of a struggle, hell of a fight, and that definitely shows that they are not, you know, even if they lose the pistol, they're definitely not out of it.
Oh, let's follow this grenade here from Flusher. This is essentially a setup for Fnatic to definitely get the bomb down. I think that's what they're looking for. Is it going to be all the way over by truck? Falls really far back and actually lands right in the middle, I think. So now they're going to go for it here. Rushing through. Counter flashes out from Envy. They don't want to give them a bomb plant in this round and boost their economy a little bit further. There's Pronax going down, but a good return from Olofmeister. One more kill clears out their sight, but it won't happen. Smith, triple MP7 spray down.
Yeah, they all stacked up for him there. Couldn't ask for a better scenario, especially with the MP7 that just has such a tight grouping if you go for that mouse one spray. But there you go, Shoxy. I mean, the weight of it, he really looks like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. Like, just, you know, he's calling the shots, pressure on him basically to make the call round after round to lead his team to victory. And, well, so far things are going pretty good. 2-0 for Envy, and Fnatic without a bomb plant means Fnatic on an eco.
Yeah, it seemed like a nice setup for Fnatic, though. I mean, if they get the kill on Smith right then, there's definitely a bomb plant. They line up for Kiyoshima, and he's going to get some good kills in here. Pronax last man standing. No issue at all. 3-0. And a confident-looking Envy.
This isn't going to be the healthiest buy for Fnatic either. They haven't managed to get many kills in these rounds. Pistol round, it was all Crims. This round, they get completely annihilated. And in the last round as well. So they don't have a lot of bonus money to work with. The nades may be a little light, so we'll see what they elect to do here in this round. Yeah, it is going to be AKs, but a little skimp on two of the players as far as the nades are concerned. Still a healthier buy than I thought they would have.
Yeah, but I mean, the lack of Molotov is also a real deal here because
that's true.
They can use those in so many angles. Olofmeister goes down early, happy to get that pick off. And the bomb dropped all the way back, meaning Fnatic are just out looking for entries that seem to have carried both these teams so heavily on the T side already. Pronax will go down those Smiths to pick up a kill. This is one hell of a start for Envy.
Yeah, this is perfect actually for Envy. 4 rounds on the board, and we do expect to see more T rounds on this side. So far throughout the tournament, it's kind of lived up to that. A lot of 8-7s happening on Cash. So Fnatic definitely off to a very rough start here. This is, of course, you know, a team of champions. They've certainly got the experience. They aren't going to get too flustered yet. They know that this is the beginning of the half. There's plenty of opportunities yet for them to turn it around. There's the smoke to allow Flusher to start working his way through to checkered. And BK, of course, with the scout, going for the jump shots in mid.
Why not, right? It's been working all tournament. Might as well keep it up. Looking for some sort of return frag here. I mean, Kier's a little bit low. Back of sight here, actually, or back of checkered. Follow-up grenade, double him down, and he's going to be dropped. Crimson JW, and JW opening up on Smiths, and look at this Flusher catching Shoxy sleeping. NPK goes down. What a turnaround for Fnatic. This should not have been a winnable round at all. They lose 2 entry frags and bring it right back, and they spot out Happy as well. This is looking real good for Fnatic. That's a shocking result.
That is incredible. And that's the thing, you let your guard down for a split second versus this team. All 3 of them gathered up. They just completely overwhelmed. And now, well, it's Happy who's going to try and hold on to this AWP. This is Smith who got picked off earlier. Not a whole lot that Envy can do in this position now. Happy basically getting as far away as possible from these guys as he can, and that's exactly the right call to make. Fnatic aren't going to be too enthusiastic about the hunt either. These rifles are worth a lot to them. They don't have the big bank to work with quite yet. So still, I mean, when I was writing them off in the round saying, well, it's actually so incredibly difficult for Envy to lose from this position, Fnatic just come right back in and show that they're capable of anything at any time. I mean, we nearly saw it from Crims as well, like a 1v5 clutch. He came close, he got 3 kills.
Yeah.
Goes to show that Fnatic are definitely in this.
Maybe some miscommunication on Envy, because, I mean, Shox definitely looked like he was waiting for some sort of cue from someone, or just like he was standing really still looking in there. Maybe he was trying to listen and just couldn't because of all the noise in the arena, but either way, that was a little bit of a misstep then. Olofmeister in the middle, gets smoked off quick. A couple of grenades off towards the boost spot. Still, this AWP on Happy is a good way to lock down that A-bomb site. Question is, can Fnatic pull it off once again?
I like that nade in there by Flusher as well. They don't know that Shox has changed up his position, but it used to be the Shox he really favored holding in checkered early, close as well. So NBK is going to fall to Crims, who was lurking around in A main, so that's going to be a big entry frag there. Actually, Crims waiting in Squeak. But still, I mean, peeks out, gets the frag. And that's just the start Fnatic need, with JW following it up and a double kill to clear up mid.
Yeah, sick job from JW. Now they're going to go for Smith. He's at the forklift, already being tagged up. He runs into a headshot from Olofmeister. Bomb being planted all the way in the far corner there, like we were talking about earlier today on Cash. When you put the bomb in that corner, you can much easier prevent a defuse from main, from Squeak, pretty much from anywhere. Kiyoshima all alone, trying to sneak into middle, which might be a mistake. There's a guy waiting for him here. Kiyoshima might be walking to certain death, and actually he's going to win that spray fight anyway. A little bit of a screw up then, but it doesn't matter. Kiyoshima still very low on health and is about to run into Crims, who's coming in from T-spawn, and I think Crims knows.
Crims is going to walk around this corner. He might as well pre-fire, but what a headshot from Kiyoshima. The timing, flawless.
He's making this round super expensive for Fnatic. Really great job on Kiyoshima, all things considered. That's a lot of rifles lost, but they will also lose the 1M4 there. And Envy, you gotta wonder now if this is the sort of moment where, I mean, it's the last map of Grand Finals. Would they go for a crazy force?
Happy only went for a 5-7. And he had 3,700 in the bank, so that makes you think that Envy right now, they're not going to the tried and true.
No, they're gonna go play it safe here, yeah. So he's just evening out the money a bit. Fnatic, 3 rounds potentially here, unless they run into one of these lethal pistols at close range. I love this push. Double Squeak, double main. Keeps on training in there and trying to see if they can catch Fnatic off guard, which they might actually. Coming up. Look at JW, who sees it. Call's coming out now, and a great shot from JW. Stop the aggression quick. And now Fnatic should be able to regroup once more.
You're wondering where the player is on short, but he actually gets shut down by Olofmeister. That's going to be NBK down, and then the long-range spray coming in from Pronax. There's a man alive still in A main, but that's just going to be Keo getting dropped down to 15 HP. And so far, Fnatic have done a remarkable job. They haven't given up any frags yet. Keo actually goes charging through the smoke, but of course, Fnatic close enough to hear the steps, well aware. And Shoxy is now the last man alive here for Envy. Fnatic so far, though, that's fantastic. All-out aggression from some of the best pistol players in the world.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a flawless anti-eco from Fnatic. That's actually an achievement right there.
Really well handled round. I mean, the fact that they managed to play defensively right then and got the call into the rest of the team, make sure they could fall back and help out there. 3-3, the score is tied. Now Fnatic have better bank currently than Envy. I'm guessing the booing is for the French casters.
Yeah, they're playing with the crowd right now. Definitely playing along, but look at this. This is now some old school Envy, but old school, it's like 2 months, right? You know, where they take control of mid, they put Keo up close like this, and they put a bit of a triangle basically in place here. But Fnatic's positioning right now, they've boosted up JW, but he's playing this oh so patiently, not giving them anything to work with. We'll see if he looks below him when he decides to push. NBK, however, is going to find Crimson. This time he wins the duel versus Crims, who is playing from Squeak Door. Is that going to prompt some kind of push coming out from JW in mid?
Still waiting around. Pretty solid grenade onto Pronax, just gonna tag him up a tiny bit. And JW, I think, got damaged by the boost earlier already. So still waiting around. From this new angle that we saw not too long ago, it's a really, really cool angle to hold at. Hard for anyone coming into middle to really see. At the time here.
They're relying on, they're basically, is that Shoxy?
Oh.
No, it is Shoxy basically. NBK is holding on A right now, so Shoxy is the one playing on short, trying to gather info to see if anybody's in mid right now for Fnatic.
Look at this fake coming out. Shoxy's going to fall back, but they are going to go for it. That Molotov into the vent is a huge telltale that it's going to be a B push, and then they push over towards the vent as well, really trying to sell the idea that they are going, but Envy aren't biting too much. Still 2 people left in A, and there's 16 seconds now. 15 seconds back towards truck as well. Shoxy's coming in to help out. He's going to pick up the 1 kill. NBK sprays and finally picks up the 1. Pistols out. Bomb is dropped, and JW, he's going to be dropped as well as NBK. Point blank range. A somewhat decent idea for Fnatic. I mean, that's not a bad way of trying to sell a fake there, but Envy just staying put.
Yeah. Props to the man who loves baguette. So, yeah, they try and go for the A split basically, straight through short, but the defense was too solid. 3 players rotated over for Envy basically. So the man in CT, the man on site, and NBK up top, and he gets the final kill as well in fine photo fashion. So, Envy going to keep Fnatic honest, but Fnatic now, they still have plenty of money to go for the buy here, so they're not done yet. This is definitely neck and neck right now, exactly what we expected. Nobody really getting full control and being able to just establish dominance on the map. It's really still in this kind of position where it's going to be a series of trades, it seems, as far as the rounds are concerned.
Where are they going to go with this Fnatic? They have JW with that AWP to maybe open up somewhere. Last time in middle, he wasn't too successful. He's going to try it one more time, same position. Envy seem like really just intent on not trying to peek him with that angle. Just want to hold pretty much anywhere but the main connector there.
And there it is. This time, Keo gets rewarded.
Yeah, that patient play now. Can they wrap around B quick enough? There's a guy in vent, there's a guy on site, but if they kill either one, big result here. And they're almost burning alive. There's Kiyoshima finally going down, but in the vent, he was almost nearly dead. Smiths will pick up the one kill. Bomb is down, and he gets tagged up down to half health. Smoke to buy time. AWP, leg shot, no scope, not gonna get the kill. And now Shox missed a chance to get the crossover kill. Crims will take him out. And NBK, Clutch Master coming in maybe. He's got the grenade around the corner. 11 bullets left here. Sprays, but not gonna pick it up. Crims will drop him into return. And that's a huge pickup round from Fnatic. In spite of losing the entry, they swiftly rotate back around to B and find actually a really weak spot on the map there.
Yeah, and that was Smith doing the best that he could basically in that position. Even going for a smoke to try and just close off the angles, hits the no-scope leg shot. What happens if he actually hits that shot dead on?
Probably they win the round.
Yeah, he manages to stay alive and just keep control of that bomb site for Envy. So that key frag right there opened everything up for Fnatic. And then also they knew that NBK picked off one of their members in mid, so they knew that NBK could come vents. They were in position to deal with that. Fnatic, great communication there, and just the trade. There it is. Flusha starting off, and he manages to get the kill out of that. It's an HE that actually gets the job done.
Yeah, but look at how much he managed to see two more people there. So they know there's going to be two left here at A, and they got 4 people rushing in. Flusha has done so much to win this round just from seeing everyone over here. NBK will pick up a kill. He goes down. Happy goes down, and no one left on the bomb site there. This is, I mean, still Flusha's round.
Keo brings it back, and he manages to bring it back to a 2-on-2. Now Shoxy has the smoke clears, rushes behind Forklift, goes for the spray battle with Pronax. Who's going to win? And it will be Pronax, emerging victorious. He spots out the last man on short as well. Keo going for the jump, M4A1. And it's JW up close with the Tech 9. That bomb is ticking away, and there's a bit of the pop flash trying to catch Keo out.
No kit on Kiyoshima. So much time already wasted. He kind of has to go and just hold it down now, or he's going to run out entirely, and JW's playing it beautifully. Sneaking around there, going to pick up that kill. Very well done indeed. But Crims, he stuck outside B, killed one, and kept the other 2 occupied while spotting them. That, I mean, that's just beautiful.
Yeah. And then the very quick reaction by Fnatic as well to build off of that information. That's also Flusha. That's, you know, that's kind of what we were talking about as well, where it's like Shoxy can go up on the side and he's feeling out one bomb site, managing to get information that way because he's also calling the shots. And Flusha, we're seeing that from him right now. He gets off on his own, he scouts out the info, and then tells the rest of the team what to do. 78 HP down here on Shoxy. He needs a bit of that HE damage and a follow-up HE as well. Keo on the site, though, with the headshot with the 5-7. This originally is a stack, actually, for Envy on the B side as well. 3 players present, but they're getting picked off one after another. Smith's lurking at the back, however, could catch them out, and there it is. Gets the shot in the back onto Crims. They should be able to root him out here eventually, however. He's not going to have a whole lot to go for, especially when Flush has a Pro 90.
Yeah, the aim punch is so ridiculous. And JW, easy kill there on Happy. Very well done by Fnatic. They are really starting to connect these rounds and making it hard, very hard on Envy at the moment. A big question is it going to be exactly like on every other map in this Grand Finals where all the rounds, the majority of them come through on the T side? 6-4.
And a force buy basically coming out here from Envy. Skimping on helmets, no kits. Basically doing everything they can to get the firepower and just a few nades to work with. And prioritizing the smokes as well. Shoxy, just a flash now to work with. And the checkered, well, they're going to boost the man up in the vent. So that's, again, Keo. Preferred position for him, actually. He loves to get up in here, trying to hold that line. But this allows for JW to get past. And he's cleared out now. He knows that sandbags clear. Nobody in connect to the naked spot. But, hey, nobody behind quad boxes either. Smith gets picked off.
A really big kill. And the reason JW could even be here in the middle is because Olofmeister was there initially, scoping up, realizing no one is actually holding mid, so we've got the control. That's also why he needed to kill Kiyoshima in the vents, because he was down there waiting for that exact boost. So Fnatic are just really playing a very smart game of just knowing a little bit more than Envy actually think that they do. Being snuck up, wall bang through, and it's almost like NBK was asking for that. Turning his back, finally a reply from Kiyoshima, where he gets dropped. Olofmeister getting the kill, Happy, trying to get the spray. Takes one, 12 bullets left, and instantly dies to Pronax. So now it's all on Shoxy here in a 1v2 and he's 1v3 and he's far away from the action. Can't actually accomplish much in this round.
No, exactly, and this is definitely going to be a situation where he should be saving. Smoke goes down as well, a bit deep. Now Shoxy realizes, wait a second, smoke can go through walls? What is this madness? What is this magic? He's looking to get the exit frags at this point, but yeah. I mean, right now we are seeing Fnatic just breaking down Envy's defense and managing to just completely pick it apart round after round. They should be getting up to 7 here.
And it's so cool because Olofmeister's been taking that peek into middle a couple of times, and almost every time he gets smoked off. This time there was no smoke, so he realizes, okay, there's nobody here, and that allows JW to walk forward and get as far into to be able to pick up that kill. Flusher falls in the end, but the rest of Envy, they don't have a lot of money, but now they kind of need to force. I mean, this is where the rubber hits the road.
It's their time to shine, basically. Yeah. This is where, you know, they get to excel. And look at this. The reason why is just, yeah, NBK closes that door. As soon as that door is closed, just like pull that trigger. There we have it. Bit of a quasi-buy coming out here from Envy. They're going to try and build off that M4 that Shoxy held on to. Very aggressive mid-take coming out here with the flashes, and they've also put 3 guys up into A main as well, so that's going to be Pronax kind of lurking about over there trying to give the information to his team. And the rest of them, they go barreling onto this site. Happy's changed up his position, however, he's playing from the site itself, and one headshot goes through, and he does pretty decent damage to Crims. But the rest of his team evaporating around him, and Shoxy, how much does he want to push this?
He definitely shouldn't, but he might try and do it anyway. He picks up 1, still 3 left. I mean, they're really low on health, but not enough that this is a viable retake for him at all. Tries to fall back. It's going to go down to Crims. Really nice round. So a super aggressive round from Envy, pushing out a B with 3 people. The problem was Pronax was in the middle to hear it. He picks up the 1 kill and can instantly call out to his teammates, well, there's at least a couple of people pushing out B. Just go away right now and we'll make it work. So, yeah, smart play from Pronax as well, and a good position from him for exactly what Envy were doing. Now they're going to be able to buy, but it's 8-4. Things are looking so bad at the moment for them.
And again, with the mid-control play here from Envy, they are now going to put up a fight, and it is once again just one man alone. Flusha this time, dancing around on the edge of the smoke, looking to catch somebody out of position. He spots a man on Hut, gets the kill, and JW takes out Smiths at the main time.
Oh, wow. It's a good return, at least from Shox, but they need a little bit more. Olofmeister's waiting in here. It's JW to pick up 1, pick up a 2nd, and Happy, he can't do a thing here. Even if he gets the wall bang shot, it's not going to be good enough. And he knows it. Wow, another power performance from Fnatic here. Right now, they are simply eclipsing Envy out of this grand finals. And the wallbang shot in well, actually, yeah, that was a wallbang from Crims all the way in the back there. No hostages are being taken here. Look at this. I mean, Fnatic focus. But not the stress that we were seeing earlier on Dust 2.
Not at all right now. They really do look like they're just kind of going through the motions. No stress. I mean, they're just about as zoned in as you can get. Now we start to see them spread again, and look at this. Now they're expecting the complete and utter aggression coming out from Envy. They're expecting the desperation, basically the death throws, to come out, and JW boosted up. Are you kidding? He gets the kill onto NBK like that. Not often that we see that boost work, but he actually manages to get that shot, and another entry frag for Fnatic to build off of.
Yeah, that's a super situational boost, but
can't believe he actually gets that.
That's the right situation. That's perfect for it, obviously. Little bit less mid-control, obviously, now for the Envy team.
They're going for the gamble. Look at that.
Oh, grenade up again, in towards the vent. Door pops open. Kirishima eyeing it out. Olofmeister picks off Smiths. What is going on? Envy, they can't find any kind of hope here. It's just all crumbling at the moment. One guy spotted out behind forklift bomb, making its way towards the B bomb site here, and there's only one guy holding. That's Shox. He picks up the 1. Molotov there. He's standing in it, burning alive. And it's Olofmeister with the Tech 9 to finish it.
And Olofmeister's just like, yeah, I'll go into CT through this smoke, no problem at all, and I'm just going to hunt for frags. He's hungry. He wants to get that gun off of Happy, potentially catch Happy out in the open, but it's not going to be the case. This time around, Happy making his way into T-spawn. You already have a man, however, through here, and that's JW, and we'll see if they eventually meet. JW expecting Happy to work his way through mid. Happy might have just perfectly hit that timing to get into open ground, open territory, and he might run into Olofmeister eventually. So Wolfmeister looking like he may be wanting to run through B halls, unless he just goes up with the bomb. Wolfmeister's just like...
He's got the money. Who cares? The 15th round is coming up. Sacrifices himself for the cause.
He doesn't care about stats. KDA, what's that?
Not at all. I don't think he needs higher KDA at this point. I think he's doing just fine.
You see that grin there by Devilwalk as well. Careful, lads. Don't get too far ahead of yourselves. You don't have the 16 rounds quite yet.
Double up early on here, and they leave an AK in spawn in case someone wants to go back and pick it up. They don't want to continue with the double up as well. Oh, man. They need to do a lot right now. Just not going to get the shot this time, Crims. And does he run back for the AK? Just yet.
They want to play off of this. And look at this Happy. Very unconventional boost, actually. Gets up onto T-Red and picks up Pronax. HE as well. Follow up. Going to do a little bit of damage there to JW. And the boost in from Happy as well. Bouncing behind quad boxes. But that doesn't change the fact that Olofmeister takes his buddy out. MBK is gone. 2 members still alive on this A side. However, in the full rotation, nearly coming through. There's a man in short as well who could support. But Happy with the splash. He's just drawing this out so well right now. And are they actually going to go for the plant? Look at that, straight in the smoke, and they get it off.
Happy can't actually find that angle, and there it is. Olofmeister with the kill on Kiyoshima, trying to defuse inside the smoke. Happy, he can't find the bomb, finally does it, but they must have heard that. Are they going to get the shot through? Happy goes down, and Flusher with a double kill at the end. And Fnatic just crushing and overwhelming the Envy team once again on home soil. It's looking so rough here for the Frenchman.
It's completely unheard of. That plant right there in the smoke, not even, I mean, just out in the open. And Happy, you can tell he's just like shocked. He's like, what? Where are they? Just full out M4A4 spray.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the Bible thump right now is definitely going to be dead on, isn't it?
Oh, they need it, man. They need something, anything at all.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that's some frustration. Look at that.
Oh.
Happy, dejected.
Face by face, you just see the, well, I won't call it surrender, but it's definitely looking a little bit scary at the moment. The crowd is trying to hype them back up again. They want them to see if they can fight back here. It's 11-4. It's the final half here of this grand finals. DreamHack France.
And Envy, man, rather than the all-out aggression that we're used to seeing from them, they're holding way back. It's actually like 2 parallel lines across the map right now between the 2 teams, because Fnatic as well holding very far back right now, playing for the retake almost in these scenarios, apart from, of course, Crims, who's holding on the site itself. JW, Pronax stacked up in CT. It is just a game of patience at this point. Who's going to start making moves? I mean, eventually it's going to have to be Envy. Bomb gets picked up, and now we start to see the rotation.
It's like a siege tank battle in StarCraft, isn't it? Terran versus Terran, just 2 lines, no one making a move. Gotta wait until someone gives, and Olofmeister. So this is the sort of position, if you miss this shot, they can be on you really quick. If you hesitate for a second, if he stops to try and throw out a grenade or something, they're gonna catch it before he makes it around the corner. So he has to take one click and then run. And look at this, they're coming for him. Olofmeister, now's your time to shine. And he gets the curse click there, but he can't make it back around. He's too far in, and MBK will take him out. Timing is perfect there.
And look at the beauty of that. I mean, Fnatic go for the full rotate anyway, but only one man was shown. Nice shot by Flusha, but then Smith gets Pronax, and then JW gets caught by NBK. They're spilling out of control here. Shockseef gets the flank onto Crims, running into CT. No respect, no fear. And this is just down to Flusha now, 1v4. No hope for him to be able to get anything done. He's nearly just setting up for exit frags at this point, holding on to the Kevlar for the next round.
Might as well. I mean, this is not a bad idea at all. What else are you really going to do? Looking for someone all the way in the back. Little bit of a tag up there. And he's going to go down to Smith anyway. So there's a good opening. A better start to the second half than the first one for Envy. That position from Olofmeister there is... It's not that it's a bad position, but usually you make it work with a teammate behind you who's ready to throw a Molotov and HE or flashbangs you can get back. We actually see a bunch of players playing the same position and sometimes get just wrecked by a Tech-9 rush. Because even if you get the first shot on someone with a Tech-9, the follow-up players, if you hesitate for a moment, you're already gone. Unless you've got that teammate with you there. So it's like a bit of a tricky position to play at times. Got to be a little bit careful about what you get yourself into.
Incredible that he actually stood and fought there, Olofmeister.
What do you mean? It was either that or just run and get shot in the back. So, you know, I actually think like standing and shooting is like, it's the only option when he's got no one else there with him. It's crazy. 11-5, and good angle here. NBK got to be really careful. Olofmeister around the corner. Smoke goes up as well, and NBK goes down, and no damage being dished out there at all.
Shoxy spots the man out in connector, however. So now Fnatic.
Look at Olof. Look at Olof. He's moving up here. This is going to be scary. Coming up right behind them. Did he make any noise? Kiyoshima's right around the wall. He's not right here, but he's in the middle.
They're looking back.
But it doesn't matter. Olofmeister picking up the kill. Going a little bit further. Is he going to realize there's someone in there? They definitely hear him stomping about. And now backup is coming in for Envy, but they're already 2 men down. And Olof, is he going to play it safe? He wants them to come and find him so he can get the lurk off here. Happy jumping in, almost going down that MP7. And now Happy's being flanked as well. He's going to drop any second. And there it is. Olof with the kill. Flusher takes down Kiyoshima. Oh no, destruction rained down upon EnvyUs, and it will be Pronax to finish it. Fnatic stealing it right back. That's heartbreaking.
Now, and all of that because of just this singular play of Olofmeister managing to get in there and completely disrupt Envy, because they don't push and they eventually just get completely sandwiched into mid right there. Happy, he needed to be the man to just take out Olofmeister right there, get the drop on him so that Envy could start breathing a little bit, start moving around on the map. Instead, they get their hands forced, they go towards that B site, and they get completely annihilated. And now it's the counter force up from Envy. Of course, they're just going to go for it. No fear. They're the kings of the force buy. But look at Fnatic. They are fully equipped. They're ready to deal with this. They've got all the nades as well. Incendiary. They have two incendiaries to work with in this round. So it's about to get very difficult here for Envy to actually get onto this site.
Yeah, but it kind of has to work, doesn't it? They're going to run out of leeway really soon. JW keeps spraying that Galil. So many bullets. And Flusher comes up with a kill as well. Finally, he's out. But then he's got the C set in hand. Coming up from middle. Shox taking a fight. Goes down to Crims. It's 13-5. And it is 3 rounds away from Fnatic once again on home soil, upsetting the Envy team.
All right. I mean, now he's like, if it happens twice, says that's it. Establish dominance. You know, like plant your flag. And
well, like Thorin was pointing out just a short while ago, we had the welcome to Sweden montage at DreamHack Stockholm. Now, welcome to France, and it seems to be sort of reversing on itself, which is in a way a little bit interesting.
Should have probably stuck with the original video. All right, well, now basically JW is in position to hold on to Squeak right now. 3 players gathered up for Envy, and they're just looking to see if they can't get a pop flash through, open that door, bum rush onto the site, and here we go. Smokes, flashes, the whole shebang, the whole kit and caboodle, and JW does stay alive, but he's completely blind. Now he manages to come back into it, and he's just spraying wildly. This time around, Happy, they're actually able to succeed in this.
Yeah, to get onto the site, Kiyoshima burning a lot. He's down to half health from some models that was thrown. Grenade in as well, and JW did do decent damage to NBK and Shox as well, so they're also a little bit low on health. Spray on through, not going to connect too much, but Envy got to fight for a while here. Fnatic have kits on everyone, and they don't have any equipment left here. Crim's making sure they're not getting flanked. They're all in the back of sight. One good grenade here would probably seal the deal, but Kiyoshima with a strong headshot. Olaf with the return, and there it is. Fnatic spray them down, and Shox left alone. Can't do a thing. Gonna be the round here for Fnatic.
And they just cascade. Look at that unit. When Fnatic decide to go, they're just peeking, getting the info, figuring it out. Where are they holding on this site? And then it's just that signal to go in, and that's that 3-man kill unit, basically, that move in, covering all the different angles, overlapping on each other so that if one of them goes down, the other gets the refrag, and they just eventually grind their way onto that site. Now Fnatic 2 rounds away from picking up this title, but EnvyUs, they're going to go for the buy. 4 rifles, a single Tech 9 on Shoxy, that bomb plant giving them more money to work with in this round. But still such a long way ahead of them here to get back into this game in a meaningful way. And no, there we go. Flusher already starting off strong and manages to tag down MBK to half HP.
Yeah, he sees a lot of people coming in as well. At least knows that they're there. Olofmeister in the corner, gonna spray down 1, 2. They don't realize. Triple kill. Olofmeister. Oh no, the force-up round from Envy, and they gets destroyed. Flusher picking up the last one as well. 15-5. Fnatic, just overwhelming performance. Losing the first map, winning the second dominantly, and then continuing on this map. Wow.
I mean, just outright. And this is where all subtlety leaves, essentially, and it comes down to Envy trying to fall back to basics, but they don't have the confidence to land those shots right now. They feel the pressure, and this is when a team starts to get broken, essentially. Now it's, again, going to be a forced buy for Envy. This is what it's all been right from the start, it seems, and what a shot from JW!
Out of this world, isn't it?
Dead on!
Yeah, he is feeling it right now.
And that's the difference. Fnatic have all the confidence, EnvyUs, none.
JW has been playing really well this tournament as well. Match and map point for Fnatic. One more round. Envy needed to ground back 10 rounds to get some sort of overtime in play here. And for smoke fades, JW still locked up here. Smith's going to walk in. He does get a good headshot in return. And now it's a 4v4. In the corner hiding is Pronax. He's got a Molotov as well and a flashbang. If they try and go for him, it's not going to be easy at all.
There's the smoke, but Pronax crouching in. NBK picks up the first one, and now they know where he is, but he's still got a flash to try and delay things here. 45 seconds left for Envy, however, and they are not pressed. Great nade onto Pronax, going to drop him even lower, but he's still alive, and then Flusher just steps out into the middle of nowhere and takes out Happy.
Really good teamwork. NBK goes down to Olofmeister and Kiyoshima. He will be the last man standing here. What could he do? Absolutely nothing. He goes down to Flusher, and Fnatic are going to win DreamHack France 2015 and defeating Envy.
Defeating Envy on home turf once again, 2-0 as far as the record is concerned in French tournaments between these two teams in the finals. Fnatic just dominant outright in this last map, and this definitely was not that tooth and nail battle that we were expecting to see in the final map. Pronax! It's like, that's right, this is my turf now.